my fault. Literally, my laptop decides to dial me at the worst time. But guys, we're live. Thank you so much for waiting. Wow, so many of you in the live chat already. Wow, so many of you. We've got Dildy, we've got ESC Ifel, we've got Marion Landman, we've got Euroboy 4. Hello, Euroboy 4. We've got Sarah O'Halloran, Cameron Sinclair. We've got Oran, Karen's. Hello, Qwerty. We have got Sasha Rolling Sky. Love that name, Sasha. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Hawaii in Germany. Hello to you. Casper, we've got you in the house. Thank you for joining us. Who else? We've got Boozy Van. We've got the Voice React. We've got BHTV Network. Francesco M. Hello. We've got Ghetto, Sunrise, and Olympic. If I've missed anyone off, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read the comments so quickly. But we've got exciting. Come on, skibbity. Oh, guys, Little Big. We're a bit late with this. Little Big were announced as Russia's Eurovision act for 2020. I'm so excited. I'm going to tell you why shortly. Clara, Stuart, how are you feeling about this? I mean, they're huge.
Yeah, they're really big, and I'm kind of curious to see what, because they are like a comedy kind of Eastern European parody group band. So I'm curious to see what will they bring on stage and how will they stage it, because they have very interesting dance moves.
Stuart, these guys are absolutely massive. Like, not just in Russia, obviously, but a lot of Eastern Europe. They're well known. I mean, some of their videos have got huge view counts on YouTube, and YouTube as well isn't always a huge platform in Russia. But that's something in itself.
Yeah,
well, I didn't really know that particularly about YouTube as a platform. But no, you're absolutely right, because this is actually, for me, this is a band that I knew, not really well, but I was familiar with their name. I had seen a few videos before the announcement of them being involved in Eurovision. So it's certainly a big deal, and we always know that Russia likes to go big. So, I mean, it seems like this has the makings for something that's really cool. Clara, you already alluded to the fact that they are a comedy group, and their music videos really delve into that quite a bit. I think it just really comes down to how they're going to be able to duplicate that on stage, because obviously their music videos are heavily edited. Maybe they'll find a really creative way to do all that live. Like, I'm kind of thinking of, you guys know the Old Spice commercials?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that, I mean, obviously that would be highly technical, but if they were able to do something like that where it's all one shot and there's all these things happening, that would be really cool. But anyway, that's just me dreaming.
Well, let's just go into the chat. We've got Kuski. Hello, Kuski, YouTuber of. Love that. Finally, Russia ascending. Are you from Russia, Kuski? Hello to Privyet, if you are. Thank you for joining us. Boozy Van, you're in Croatia. What do you think of this news of Little Big? I know we're a little late, but we've had so much going on this week. It's taken us a little time to come talk to you guys. We've got Nielsen's TV. Greetings to Denmark. You must be excited about your selection coming up this weekend. We've got Vladimir from Skopje. Hello to you. Sarah O'Halloran. Hello. Little Big should sing while you and Stefania dance. We've not seen you dancing yet, Sarah.
Send us a video.
Yeah, check out Sarah's remixes on her YouTube channel. Remixes of Eurovision songs. They're very good. You have to listen to it. Miss Chief, you're very excited for this. You're a new fan now. We've got Cameron. That's vodka and swatting. Yes. And Slav stereotypes abound.
Yes.
Oh, Karen's, you're very happy. Your first artist on your dream list for Russia, and your wish has been granted. We have to talk, because it's not the first time that Little Big's name has been associated with Eurovision, because I think they actually wanted to represent Russia last year, but it didn't happen. Obviously, you know, the man, Sergei Lazarev, went to Tel Aviv. But their name has been floated for a while now, leading up to the contest in Rotterdam. I think there was petitions. The public was signing petitions to get them sent. We've seen their name come up every time there's a little teaser or people are starting to talk about Russia in Eurovision this year. It just shows that Russia, I'm going to say, taking it seriously. They're taking it very seriously. They want to win this thing, but they're sending kind of a comedic act that can do very well at Eurovision.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could. The only thing is that I haven't seen anything of theirs that has jury appeal, and we always have to remember that that's a factor. Certainly, like I think even just their involvement in the contest, regardless of whether or not their song is good or bad, I think they're still going to be raking in some televote points. But I don't know. It could be that these people are actually like highly technical singers and musicians, and they've just been hidden all this time. But I think that that's still a factor that we need to consider. That to win Eurovision, you still need to get a decent amount of jury points, unless they like, let's say, win the televote by a landslide, getting like maximum points, and then at that point, it really doesn't matter what they get from the jury. But it's still something to be thoughtful of, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, juries can sometimes really surprise us as well. And if they're huge, especially in Eastern Europe, some of the jurors, I think, are probably going to be throwing a few votes their way. I mean, we don't have a song. We literally just have this announcement. And I think when we get the song, hopefully in the next few days, I don't think we've had a date of when the song will be released, but obviously it has to be submitted to the EBU, to the organisers, by Monday, I think. Is it the 9th?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Monday. So hopefully we will have heard this. I hope they're not going to keep us waiting, because there's so much excitement in the community about the song. I hope they don't keep us waiting past the deadline. It might be something completely different for them. I don't imagine they're just going to chuck any old song at this.
No, but I think they have a very particular style that they are associated with. And it's not like Roxanne from Romania, that she has this Billie Eilish style and now she's going with a ballad. I think Little Big will definitely stick with what they're known for. Because it's the whole appeal. It's their whole appeal.
Yeah. Definitely.
And they're fun. I mean, think of someone like Verka Serduchka.
Yes.
Now that got jury point, and that wasn't a serious song, so it just shows you that it doesn't have to be a Duncan Laurence arcade type song to get jury point.
Verka was during the 100% televote era, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was 2007.
I might be wrong.
I'm not sure that we were predicting that many jury points, I have to say. Although I love it. Obviously, that's iconic, and I would never tear it down. But something was up when you said that.
You know what my memory's like? I'm literally like I have the worst memory. Guys, there's so many of you. We've got Lasse Weird Dane, who's from Denmark. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Nielsen TV telling us, yes, Denmark, using your song. And we will have a video coming up tomorrow, a review of the songs in the final of Danske Melody Grand Prix. Stephen Kendall's telling us a little bigger from St. Petersburg. I mean, it has a very avant-garde art scene.
That is very true. That's very true.
Sims Player, you're from Germany. You think this is going to be a cool year? I'm with you on that. We've got Elvenstar RF, F the juries. Yes.
Who needs them anyways?
We never know, they might be on your side. Cameron, you're also saying you're glad Russia's broken their pattern of sending dated, orchestrated pop ballads. Well, there's been a lot of talk about there being too many ballads this year. So this is definite. I mean, you can tell already this is going to be a standout. It's not going to be like anything else that we have in the show.
And then I thought the Troll Act stopped with Iceland. I was wrong.
Well, some people are a bit concerned, though, because they're in the same semifinal as Lithuania. And while I don't think that they're actually going to be two similar choices, they kind of have a similar approach in the sense that they're meant to be the fun songs. So there has been some concern as to whether or not Russia will pose a threat to, because obviously Lithuania at one point was leading the odds, and which it doesn't mean that much at this point, but still a lot of people were saying that this was going to win. So I think that this is obviously a game changer, and it will be really exciting to see if that ends up being the case.
Karen's is saying Russia's the biggest threat to Iceland and Lithuania this year. I mean, a few weeks ago, we were all talking about Lithuania winning.
Yes, but I agree with what Stuart just said. Little Big representing Russia now can definitely take that position.
Imagine that going to, if they do win, I think because they're from St. Petersburg, I would love to go to St. Petersburg. It means a city that I've always wanted to visit. So you know, if they do win, that's where I want to go. Eurovision in 2021. Gabriella, Gabriella, you're from Romania. Go Roxanne. Let's have a look. I don't know what language this one's in, Casper. Maybe you can translate it for us. Lots of people saying skibbity. I mean, that's the biggest video that they have on their channel. We've been doing the dancing. It's infectious.
It is, yeah, definitely.
It's just hilarious.
Just before I was listening to the song Faradenza, and I listened to it a little bit, and I'm like, I should look up the lyrics, and they make absolutely no sense, which is part of the appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that they don't take themselves seriously. I think they're serious about what they do. Mm-hmm. You know, it's comedic. They don't take themselves seriously. Mm-hmm. They're professional. Their videos are very very well produced. Like you said, quite expensive, although they look. I don't know how you would describe it, Stuart or Clara. It's like an expensive video that's made to look cheap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, I would just say that they're keeping the humor at the center of it. So obviously, you know, you're making it in a modern way, but you're not taking it too seriously. Like when you, I don't know, I'm having a hard time.
The production around it is serious. The image is very clear. They are really good at staging the whole song in a cinematographic way, but they make sure it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what we can expect on stage. And let's say hello to Raul Jack as well for joining us. Also, Mama Tula. We've got Francesco M, who's looking forward to Bulgaria's entry. We've got McLaren's. Have we seen their video clip for Lolly Bomb? Yes. I did. I mean, it's fun. Like literally, they're all funny. My favourite one. Did you see this one, guys? I'm sure it's called "I'm Okay," and they're in a pub.
Yes, I'm not alcoholic. I'm not gay. I'm not alcoholic. Oh my god, that was funny. That was funny.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We've Euroboy. You're saying that you've got Israel's song stuck in your head. Oran, you're saying apparently it's a bad year. It's hard to pick a winner because a lot of the songs are so divisive to audiences. Those types of songs have won before.
I would say that's a good year instead of a bad year.
Absolutely. It's more exciting when you don't know who the winner could be. I mean, sure, like some people are going to look at it as a bad year if they didn't get their favorites in the national selections. But I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's a good year overall.
Maya the Bee is making a really interesting comment, actually, about whether they will tone it down for the contest, Little Big.
Well, they might not want to insult or stereotype an entire region of Europe, maybe. I mean, we have Georgia for that.
It'll be interesting. I mean, this is going to be one of the stagings that we're waiting for because you have no idea what they're going to do, and I think it is going to be hilarious. Elven Star, you're saying Go Bananas is the best of their songs. I haven't seen that one. I did see the video come up on my YouTube, so I need to give that one a watch. Cameron, you're saying you think we'll get another winner that fails to win both sections of the voting.
Could be. But again, then it's more exciting because you kind of have three different winners in that way. You have the winner of the televote, the winner of the jury, and then the overall winner, which to me is like that.
We're all winners!
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Only
well,
one of them gets the host in the end, but it's more fun that way, I think.
It's even better if they don't get to host their own TV stations will appreciate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people are going to go wild when this song is released. It just you can't imagine anything different to what they've already given us. But I think they might have been saving something up.
Well, yeah, especially if they've been expressing interest in wanting to do it before, then that to me says that they've been thinking about it for a while. So they might have come up with something and kept it in their back pocket until the right opportunity came up. So yeah, I think it could be like I imagine it will be someone in the same vein of what they're known for, because why would they turn away from that when they're so successful? But it could just take things to a whole nother level that we're not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the broadcaster's decision was to go with an act like Little Big for Eurovision, because they are comedic. They're huge in many countries, so that's probably going to be a factor. But it is a bit of a turning point. I think the last time we had something was maybe I don't want to call it a joke entry, but something that was fun and was more about the act and the story behind the group, which was the Grannies.
Mm-hmm.
It was all very cute,
yeah.
very sweet. That did really well. That must have been a jury year.
Yes,
yeah.
That was a jury year.
12. That song must have done well with the juries. It's not a typical jury song, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, things also worked a little bit differently in that way because it was only one set of 12 points. But I mean, certainly, in order to get to second, then they couldn't have come absolutely last with the juries. But I mean, somebody who knows the proper breakdown from that year would be able to tell us like how well exactly they did. And again, I imagine that it was probably Eastern European countries that had given them the higher marks for that.
Eastern Europe rules.
What is it? There's a video, isn't there? I'm sure one of you showed me a video on the Eastern European in London. The guy.
Eastern Europe style.
That's it. Eastern Europe
Gangnam style, but Eastern Europe style. I showed it to a friend, one of my Eastern European friends, and I'm not sure he liked it very much.
Guys, I think we have a VIP in the house. Not you, Cameron. You are VIP, but it's Jess.
Yay!
Jess from Team EUROVOXX. You can't wait to see what Little Big will bring to the contest.
We'll bring to the contest. Nice. We
I
can't be there.
Have a feeling what they bring is going to be right up Jess's street. I think she's going to love it.
Yeah, I imagine.
Niels, you're saying Russia are going to win if they put a kind of meme song.
Yeah.
I think whatever they.
That's something to mention too. It's whatever they send is definitely going to have meme potential. But again, like that's still more of a thing that affects the televote than the juries. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of things to consider before we start calling winners. But it's certainly a contender, I would say. So far, maybe the song will not be so good, but hopefully it will be good.
Oh, you're holding back, Stuart. You're holding back. Let's have a look. Mama Thule, you're a Ben Dolic fan.
Mm-hmm.
Lasse is telling us that San Marino are releasing their entry tomorrow. So yeah, we've got so many. Look how much the game has changed from a few weeks ago. Now we've had a lot more songs over the past few days. People are talking about other favourites. We've had Romania is one of the favourites. Lithuania is still up there. Iceland has kind of gone viral. Other songs have we had? I mean, we had the beautiful song by the Netherlands. Can they win it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who else have we had over the past few days? Serbia.
Ireland.
Switzerland.
Switzerland too. I might need to rewatch Switzerland. It's gone up in the odds, so maybe there was something I was missing, but I will promise to give it another watch. And people's opinions on songs can change the more they listen to it anyway.
Yeah,
but he was a great singer. And Germany as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last week.
Dolic.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just ask you guys? Go on.
What do you think about Ireland, actually?
I haven't seen Ireland yet, so I'm gonna watch that later, and you will see my reaction on our channel. What do you think?
Okay, I actually love it. It's like
spoilers.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it then.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Karen's is saying Switzerland could be a jury winner. Israel as well is another one, and we've got ESC Matt calling for a Valentina comeback. But we are here talking about Little Big. We would love to know your comments, your views on Little Big representing Russia in Rotterdam. If you're not watching us live, make sure you still comment down below and subscribe to our channel. We're very, very close to 9,000 subscribers, which is literally insane. We would love to hit it today or tomorrow. So if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. This way, subscribe. I always get my left and right muddled up. We'd love to hit 9K, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much. We've got lots more coming up Well, loads more coming up over the next few days. We've got national finals, we've got song reactions. We want to come back and go live with you guys next week, at least, once all the songs are released. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, follow us, and I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. But keep on with your comments down below under the video, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have Little Big Song and we'll be skibadee-ing.
Let's do a round of.
To learn.
Let's all do a round of skibidi. 1, 2, 3.
I thought we were going to actually sing it as we did it, but this works too.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Much love to you all, and have a great skibidi evening.